Hello and welcome back to the channel. My name is Matt from Bravo Outpost and I'm back at Disneyland Paris again. It seems like Pluto is welcoming us. I came from the camper parking there and I have never seen it that full as today. A lot of people using their mobile homes, their camper vans, for a stay here at Disneyland Paris. I have to talk through it, but in the background here you can hear a musical loop that plays all of these musical scores of all the attractions they have here, and it's about an hour long. You can find that on YouTube. Just take in, search for Disneyland Paris parking loop, something like that. And if you're walking to the park from the normal parking lot, not from the hotels, but this one, way in the back, you can see Space Mountain towering over these trees. Really cool. A lot of people are already returning to the parking lot, to the hotels, because it's already 8 p.m. I arrived a bit late today, but I have reservations made for the both parks, and I think I'm going to just roam the Disneyland park tonight. Take in the evening, the lights, something like that. It's a bit windy today, so the balloon is down and they still have these palisades up here. Not sure what they're doing, probably refurbishing the area. And if you are new to this channel and you like the content that I'm making, well, consider giving my videos a thumbs up when you watch them, and even maybe subscribe to my channel. That's of much convenience to me, to the channel, to keep things going. Okay, let's go in. Beautiful sunset going on right there in the back behind the Disneyland Hotel. But first I have to go to the checkpoint, through the checkpoint. I've never filmed this because I have to turn my camera off and go through these gates. And then they ask me if my tripod is extendable. It is not, because extendable poles are not allowed here. Okay, I'm in. There was a bit of a hold-up because the people before me, in front of me, they one of them had an extendable pole, an extendable selfie stick in their backpacks, and they had to bring it back to the car. So, here in front of me also these military troops patrolling. That's very common here. Mostly they're with 5. I only see 3 of them. As you can see, a lot of people are leaving the parks already, and that's also because the music festival is still going on, and the grand finale orchestra is at 7:30, I think. And after that, a lot of people go home. A lot of people don't stay for the fireworks at night, and that makes it very convenient for people to ride the rides that have longer wait times during the day. Here at the entrance of the Disneyland Park, you have the Fantasy Gardens, and there's also a very nice musical loop playing, as you can hear, and you can find that on YouTube. Well, not on my channel, but if you search for Fantasy Gardens Disneyland Paris musical loop, you will surely find it. And I can see here that the parcs complet, that means parks full, Well, I've managed to get a reservation, so lucky me. Let's go in here. I saw this cool poster here of Le Voyage de Pinocchio. The Voyages of Pinocchio, that's the attraction based on the movie Pinocchio, and it's in Fantasyland. Cool poster this, and one of my all-time favorite Walt Disney Pictures movies, so okay, where do we go in? Some more posters here, and this one of Star Wars Hyperspace Mountain. Well, here at Disneyland Paris you had the attraction Space Mountain, and then in 2017 they decided to, for Season of the Force, transform it into Hyperspace Mountain, Star Wars based roller coaster. But they never took it away, and there are rumors that it's going to be transformed back to the original. I hope so. I really hope so. Cool posters here. No lines. Like I said, the music festival is still going on, and they have some more palisades up here. Well, that's for our further enjoyment, as they tell us when they put these up. And they're right, actually. I've done some visits this summer here. And you may ask maybe if I'm still enjoying this, coming here so much. And the answer is yes, because every time I leave here, one day after, if I'm home, I'm just going to get back. What a beautiful sunset that's going on. Of course it's Disneyland Paris, so all these people, not all these people, a lot of people that are sitting are already claiming their spots for the fireworks tonight. Because it's very difficult these days here at Disneyland Paris with the crowds to get a good spot to see everything of the fireworks, because they do like fireworks, they do water projections, they do these drones here in the sky, and they do projections all over Main Street here. And if you want to get the best spot and see, well, the most, you go to Walt's restaurant over there and you claim your spot there. And from there you can see the castle, the drones above it, the water projections, and all these projections here in Main Street. Well, if you're tall enough, that is. Okay, let's check the wait times here. It's a small world, only 5 minutes. It's a small world. Then, oh, Peter Pan's flight, of course, 70 minutes. And if the wait times are way too long, not like today, because as I said, a lot of people are already leaving the parks. Indiana Jones 10 minutes, Pirates 15 minutes. Okay, I'm going that way. So if the wait times are too long, you can also do like shows here or walkthrough attractions, and I have made some videos out of that. So if you're interested, check these out. Here at the right side of the castle, also a lot of palisades. I guess they're refurbishing this area too. I'm going to Fantasyland now. It's a small world, and from there I'll make my way to Adventureland to ride Pirates and maybe Indiana Jones, because there were only 15 minutes and 10 minutes. To me, 10 minutes, 5 minutes, that's walk on. 15 minutes, sometimes it says 15 minutes, but it isn't. Mostly it's just a walk on. These wait times mostly are not fully correct. They're just estimations. So never trust the wait times fully. If you see, for example, at Pirates, a line outside and it says that it's only 30 minutes, well, it's not. Then it's about an hour what they do here in Disneyland Paris, they hand people that go into it, the attraction, into the line, they hand them a card, and when you get out of the line, you give the card back to one of the cast members, and that's how they predict wait times. One of the ways they predict wait times. I'm sure there are some other ways they do this, but that's one way I am sure of. Here, it's a small world. Here, Pizzeria Bella Notte, if you want a Mickey pizza. That's based on Lady and the Tramp. Yep. Okay, let's go in. No wait time. Great. I love this attraction. Yep, 5 minutes. Walk on. I'm not going to film while riding it. I did that in another video. Why am I not doing this in these vlogs? Because of copyright claims. If YouTube, if the algorithm, if the AI of YouTube picks up a song that has copyright on it, all the earnings from my videos go to YouTube. Well, they go to YouTube now too, because I only have a few subscribers. But for the future, I'm not filming on this. You can watch an on-ride video of It's a Small World here in Disneyland Paris on my channel. It's online. Just go to my channel and enjoy. Well, not exactly a walk on, but it's not going to take 5 minutes. Fantasyland is great now with all these lights. See the castle in the back. The old mill here. Castle from the evil queen from well, Alice in Wonderland. I'm going over to Adventureland, trying to catch a ride on a Pirates of the Caribbean, because they're closing off Fantasyland in a couple of minutes, because they're doing the fireworks, and they're closing this off because they have to prepare for the fireworks, and also some fireworks land here, and at night this gets cleaned to use tomorrow morning back again. The Dumbo ride here all lit up, very cool. Yeah. Pirates of the Caribbean is only 10 minutes. Well, it's a walk on. Again, not filming on this ride in this vlog. When you get off the ride, there's this really cool shop. It's called Le Coffre du Capitaine, and it means the captain's chest. Captain Jack Sparrow. They have a lot of cool stuff like these t-shirts, these pirate flags, and hats, swords, keychains, some very cool statues also. These here from the characters that appear in the ride. Well, not these, but these do. Yeah, some cops here. Not pirates. This is the Nightmare Before Christmas. Also here a Nightmare Before Christmas section. Some cool props here. Boats. More boats. Giant time glass. Is that the right name for it in English? I'm not sure. If you know, leave a comment. Alright, let's go to Indiana Jones. A lot to see here. Also, this is the place of Captain Jack's restaurant. The restaurant with a view on the ride itself when it comes by. Here you can also enter Skull Rock and get a great view of this pirate ship. That's the Jolly Roger from the movie Peter Pan. This is Captain Hook's ship. And back in the day here in the 90s when here at Disneyland it just opened. When it just opened, they did a stunt show here on this boat, and you could check it out from the other side. They were diving off the boat, fighting on the boat. Really cool stuff. I think it didn't work out as they had planned, and then they cancelled it. Here at the caves they're working. They're doing a key hunt. As you can see, a lot of palisades this summer, and that's because of next summer they want to have everything ready for the opening of the new expansion at the Walt Disney Studios Park. That's going to be called the Worlds of Adventure, and it will feature a very new world based on Frozen. And a couple of years after, they will add the Lion King expansion also. The park is going to be twice as big as it is now. And that's why they're refurbishing everything now this summer and the rest of the year to have everything finished, neat for the opening of that Frozen expansion, of course. Okay, I've switched to my other camera app. It's a bit more jerky, but that's because of the image stabilization being turned off, so it can take in a little more light, and you don't get to see all these strange artifacts on screen. Indiana Jones et le Temple du Péril, only 5 minutes. Definitely riding that. Oh, screaming there. Here in the queue of this ride, they have a lot of props, not actually from the movies. If you want to see real props from the Indiana Jones movies, for example, the tank from The Last Crusade, then you have to go to Walt Disney World. And if you want to see a truck, a screen-used truck, then you have to go to Disneyland in Anaheim. Here they have a tent camp set up. There's music playing in the background. Indiana Jones music, of course, written by John Williams. Very cool here at night. It really feels as if you're, well, in the jungle. Part of these adventurers. When you get off the ride here, another tent camp and a jeep. And if you go a bit further, there's this little store with all these Indiana Jones items, like hats and t-shirts, sweatshirts, some peluches from the Lion King hats. And they sell coffee here, so I'm going to get me a cup of coffee to get through the evening. From here you can make your way into Frontierland, not back at this time to Fantasyland, because like I told you, they shut that off already. So I'm going to Frontierland. I guess Big Thunder Mountain is open, but normally the wait time is going to be long. When the park is crowded, the wait time of Big Thunder Mountain stays a bit long because the attraction is very popular. One of the better roller coasters here. This is Colonel Hades Outpost Restaurant, and you can get different food items here and drinks. Also very well themed. As if you're in a African outpost. Well, yes, that's what it's called. Nice view here of the tree house of the family Robinson also. Well, these are the items they have here. They have the Pizza Mickey, they have the Pizza Mickey with 4 cheeses, they have beignets with onion, butter chicken, rice basmati rice, lentil dal, basmati rice, and naan. I don't know what that is. Okay, screaming children. Well, if you come to Disneyland Paris, expect screaming children. There's another store here that's called Indiana Jones Outpost, something like that. Indiana Jones Adventure Outpost. And if you go in, there's a lot of detail, a lot of cool props. And here at Disneyland Paris, all the props you see, well, a lot of them are real stuff they got from all these continents. The Imagineers, as they are called, that build these parks, that imagine and engineer these parks, they go all around the world and well, gather all these cool items, these cool props to use in the parks. Very cozy here at Frontierland, at Casa de Coco. They transformed this restaurant to well, a cocoa themed restaurant with all this Mexican food and drinks, frozen margaritas, burritos, stuff like that. And let's see the wait time of Big Thunder Mountain here, and it's 55 minutes, and that's still long. There it is, comes out of the tunnel. I'm not going on it because I'm tired from the ride here. And I'm also not going to show you guys the evening show because it's very difficult to film it. And I'm very sure there are some YouTube channels that have very detailed, full show videos on it. So if you want to find a full video of the evening show, the fireworks, just search for that on YouTube and I'm sure you will find that. A lot of atmosphere here in Frontierland. I think this is the best land here in Disneyland Paris because I've played this game Red Dead Redemption and always remembers me of that Western world, of course. I'm not going back to my camper yet. I'm going for a drink. I'm going to check out if the Haunted Mansion is worth my while. Here by the water normally sits the Molly Brown, one of the river boats, but they're refurbishing that. I think there were talks about that they were going to remove the boat and not put it back. But I read something about it coming back. I hope so, because it's a very cool experience. The boat goes all around Big Thunder Mountain, and they call this the Rivers of America. Here next to the entrance of Phantom Manor, the Haunted Mansion, they have Silver Spur Steakhouse, and they have actually very good food. I had a steak there before, and it was one of the better steaks I ever had. Spooky. This house looks a lot like the house from the Addams Family in the new series Wednesday, don't you think? And the wait time is only 5 minutes, so I'm going on. Great evening here, great temperature. Also not filming on this ride due to copyright reasons. Well, it is what it is. When you get off the ride, you can take a right to get back to Frontierland, but you can also take a left and you can visit the graveyard here. There's a whole story behind it. Well, I'm familiar with it, but I couldn't possibly tell you all the details. But there is this graveyard. You can wander around here, read all these signs. Very cool. A bit dark here today. The story involves a bride that kills all of her husbands, and at night you can see her here in the middle window appearing from time to time. Spooky. The Lucky Nugget here. It's more of a fast food restaurant, a sit-down fast food restaurant, and it also has live performances from time to time. I hope the fort here is open. More palisades. The fort is still closed. The fort is called Legends of the Wild West, and normally, well, it's been a while, but you could walk this fort all around the entrance of Frontierland here, and then you stand on this walkway and have a great view of over Frontierland. The castle absolutely looks stunning tonight. All these people are already waiting for the fireworks. I'm going to head back to my camper to do some editing and get some well-deserved rest, of course. Weather-wise, the summer for me is the best time to visit because I love hot weather. But crowd-wise, as you can see, not so much. The easiest way for me to escape the crowd is going to the Discovery Arcade here. And Disneyland Paris has these arcades parallel to Main Street. And from these arcades you can also enter all the shops in Main Street. They have like back entrances. Very cool. Very, to me, great Imagineering, as they call this. Just going in random shop here.
What do you want to crochet?
The shop has a lot of cool statues. And I'm thinking about buying a Mickey statue, but I'm not sure which one. This one is cool. I have a big movie collection at home. Well, mostly Star Wars. But I want some Disney here. I want to throw some Disney into the mix. I have this final at home. Great music on it. It says Euro Disney. It has some music from the earlier years. Are these new? I'm not sure. These aren't, but these are cool too. Of course, with the Stitch craze, a lot of Stitch merchandise. Oh, I love Beauty and the Beast. Maybe I get this one. Oh, Sorcerer Mickey, also very cool. This is like 50 euros for a statue this size. To me, it's not that expensive. Milan, Mary Poppins, also very cool. And they're doing some, making some glass stuff here. I knew what the name was of this craft, but I'm not familiar anymore what it was. But they're using fire to form the glass into these collectibles you see here. Alright, going this way. Okay, this is a restaurant. Walt's restaurant here. Well, someday I'm going to make a reservation to eat here. Someday, not today, and not this weekend. And if you like Croque Monsieur, this is the place to come. Market House, Delicatessen. And you can sit in this outside area here. And the other arcade is called Liberty Court, and it's based on the building and the delivering of the Statue of Liberty from France to New York. And there's a replica of the inauguration here, the inauguration ceremony. You can go inside here. Well, let's go inside. This is nothing special, but a lot of people don't know this is here. Just a cool detail. You can see the boat working. And you can hear some stories in French and English. Through all these windows here. At this arcade you can check out all these pictures and stories about building the Statue of Liberty. You can see how they're building the base there, how they're working in the rain here. Here you can see how the skeleton on the inside of the Statue of Liberty what it looks like. And if you're from the inside of the crown, here the torch. Yeah, great stuff. back to my camper van. It's about 2 kilometers, I think. It's about a walk, 20-minute walk. That was it for me tonight. I'm tired. I'm going back to my van for some well-deserved rest. And if you like the content that I'm making, well, consider giving my videos a thumbs up and maybe even subscribe to my channel. And, well, maybe even see you around. Bye bye. And I've looked all around for Mr. Feathers, but I didn't see him today. I hope he's alright. I hope he didn't stay like in Europa Park or Park Asterix. Maybe I see him tomorrow. Let's hope so.